Hello lovelies! Welcome to Pagecraft. I'm Paige and this is my Diamond Painting WIP Parade 2023 edition. Yes. Those of you who have been around on my channel before will most likely have an inkling as to why I'm making this video. But for those of you who are new, first of all, a warm welcome. I'm so happy that you want to spend some time with me today. The thing is, I have gotten myself into a WIPpy situation. Or rather, my WIPpy situation continues, because last year was my first year diamond painting, and I wanted to do all the things, and I started all the projects, and I only had 6 finishes, of which some were quite small last year. So as of right now, as of the time of filming, I have 15 WIPs going. Yes. And I am not about to meddle in anyone else's business. You can have however many or however few WIPs you desire. This is a hobby, you do you. But for me, 15 WIPs is a bit more than I can chew. It's a bit more than I can handle. So that's why I made one of my main goals, diamond painting wise, this year, to finish 5 of my WIPs from last year. And that is also why I figured it would be of interest to show you what WIPs I'm talking about when I talk about my WIPs from last year. So, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to start with showing you my WIPs, my two. So what I'm, cute. Oh, himmel. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you my WIPs today. You know, it's a WIP parade. I'm going to start with 2 of my WIPs from this year, because not all of my 15 WIPs are from last year. I have 3 that I started this year. I'm going to show you 2 of them first, and those of you who have been around here before will have seen these already, but I figured they would be of interest to anyone who's, you know, visiting my channel for the first time or haven't poked around that much yet. So I'm going to show those 2 first, and the last one is my largest project, and I'm going to show you that towards the very end of the video. It's so massive that I'm gonna need my entire dining room table, so yes, I'm saving that one for last. It's kind of an ordeal, but it's a labor of love, so it's all good. So yes, showing you my newest WIPs first, and then we will go through all of my WIPs from last year, my candidates as it were, for my goal of completing 5 of them. Oh, I need to show you. I already have 1 finish. So I am 1 down, 4 to go. I'm gonna, hang on. This one, just honorable mention. And this is actually my very, very first diamond painting ever that I finally finished. So I'm showing it off at every opportunity. So that is my first finish of my old WIPs, which means that I have 4 to go to reach my goal. And you might say, Paige, that's not very ambitious, is it? Well, the thing is, I'm not the fastest diamond painter. I don't have a whole lot of time to diamond paint, like, realistically. So, basically, I think 5 is the most realistic goal. But if I do end up crushing it, oh, I'm gonna push myself, don't you worry. We will set new goals. But anyway, we are going to start with my 2023 starts first, then we'll get into the 2022 starts, and yeah, we'll have a good time hopefully. So, my first, you will have seen this before if you've been around on my channel, and if you've been around from way back, you will have seen all of these basically, more or less. But again, I think it could be fun to do like a little revisit and an introduction for all of you new friends here. So This is It Tastes Better When We Share by Randall Spangler. It's actually my first raglan image that I've started. I have another Spangler going that I will show you a bit later. But that doesn't have draglings in it, and the draglings are, of course, these creatures. I do love this. The only reason why I haven't gotten further on it is because I prioritized getting a finish, that first finish that I showed you, and I also really wanted to start my next one, which is one that I can't get into frame. You will have seen this before, again, because this is a new start for March, which is the month that I am filming this in. So, as you can see, I haven't done a whole lot, but this is my entry for the truck along this year. And it is massive. I believe it's 70 by 93, or 93 by 70. Square canvas by Chuck Pinson, called Inspiration of Spring Meadows. And the whole point for me, apart from this being absolutely gorgeous, and I love it to absolute bits, the main goal for me was to participate in the Chocolong. I have no ambition of completing this, at least this, I have no ambition of completing this in this Chocolong. I am planning to pull it out again come fall, because the Chocolong does run 2 times a year. But yeah, I really wanted to participate in the Chocolong, and that's why I permitted myself to start this, even though I have goals of reducing my amount of WIPs. So yes, I think you can hear why I haven't set a higher goal than 5 completed from last year, because I don't want to deny myself new starts. Like, I don't want to, like, I want to be able to do new starts, but they have to be intentional. Yes, I need to work on my impulse control. Okay, so that's my 2 for 2023 so far, and we will take a look at my last start for 2023 at the very end. So let's move right ahead to 2022, the year of the WIPs. Yes, the year of new starts and the excitement and everything is new and shiny. Oh, it was a lot of fun though. I have no regrets. I have no regrets, but I don't want to continue in the same way this year. So yes, welcome to the back of a canvas. And the reason why it's laid down like this is because it's a mystery kit. This is my Josephine Wall Diamond Art Club mystery kit. I think I started this about a year ago now. And you can't see, but there's 2 cover minders on this, because I've been working on it with my partner, which has been fun. But this one I aim to finish throughout April and May this year, because I'm going to use it to participate in the Josephine Wall Diamond Paint Along that will be hosted then. I will leave the info for that down below, but that is gonna happen. This will be my entry. I am not planning on showing the progress on this on my channel. I might show the finish, but I'll be sure to do all of the spoiler warnings and such, because even though this is old, I just have decided that I am going to be very cautious with spoiling mystery stuff, like as a baseline on my channel. So yes, but this is Josephine Wall mystery kit from Diamond Art Club. It's massive as well. It's a 70 by 90-ish square canvas. It's about a quarter done. So yes, but this will be done this year. It's also one of my main goals to complete this. I have to complete this before I am allowing myself a new start as far as mystery kits goes. And I'm very excited, and yes, it's gonna be a good time. But if you are very curious about the image, it's called Daughter of the Deep, and you can Google it. And I know it's available at the one with the diamond art at the moment, if you live in the correct country. But enough of that, let's move on. I don't intend to keep you here all day. Oops. So, I'm showing you these in no particular order. We have a variety of sizes and a minor stroke apparently. I am actually sick at the moment, so if you hear any sniffling and stuffy voice and if I seem a bit more discombobulated than normal, you will know why. But yes, this is my smallest WIP, I do believe. This is a partial that I got for Christmas. I started this Christmas Day of last year. No, it's not done yet, as you can see. Small round partial of a snow owl. I think we can say that I'm gonna finish this year. Not sure when. And some of you might say, Paige, that's so small. How can you count that? Oh, I'm definitely gonna count that with the way I'm going about things. With my pace and everything, I'm gonna count this. But yes, this is one of my... Just, it's, the brand is Panduro. So it's from a craft store here in Norway, which is where I am at. Gift from my brother-in-law, actually. Yeah. It's a 30 by 30 small snack, cutie thing. Let us just move right along. Now this one, I showed you in my monthly update or my monthly check-in for March. So I'm not gonna try and not linger too long on it. I do love my WIPs, so I tend to stick around and then start blabbering. But I'm gonna rein myself in a bit. This is Easter Bunny Basket by Susan Ringett. It is, I can't remember the measurements, but I believe it's 56 by 80 something centimeters, square canvas. And yes, I am going to start working on this again this month, towards the end of the month, and I will also have it as a WIP in April. And I aim to finish it. Well, I don't know, no, I don't aim to finish it, I am going to finish it, yes. This Easter WIP will not haunt me next year. We are going to finish it this year. Yes, it will happen. So, those of you who were diligent and took notes along the way, no, I'm just joking. But so far, I have mentioned that this and the mystery kit will be my next WIPs from last year. So moving right along, here we have my, yes, can't fit it in the frame at all. Another diamond art club. There is a lot of diamond art clubs in this WIP Parade today. This is my massive Christmas canvas, and I love it so much. It's from Anne Stokes. It's called Little Helpers. It's 70 by 99 centimeters square canvas. Yeah, I wonder why I can't finish things, huh? Yeah, it was my Christmas project for last year, and as you can see, I didn't get a whole lot done. But I did start a new job, and life went a bit crazy right about then, so yes. I am looking forward to picking this back up, but that will not be until fall at the earliest. We'll see. It is an absolutely gorgeous image though. And yes, I will leave a link down below. And yeah. Moving right along again. This one has been featured on my channel before, but it's been a while. Do anyone of you remember this? This is my Ravenclaw crest whip. And this one is nearing completion. This might be one that we pick up back up again this year. And I am altering or enhancing this a bit. This is one of the canvases that sparked my joy of altering the diamond paintings. I am in the process of replacing the blue and the raven's wings with black ABs because I think the oil slick effect is absolutely gorgeous. It's a bit hard to catch on camera, but once this is done I will show you again and you will see it more thoroughly. I'll make sure of it. But yes, I have had a bit of a fight with this canvas though, because I am struggling with this multi-placing color blocking situation because I can't see the grids, and I'm learning that grids are my friend. So yeah, we'll see. I will finish it. And I will probably say a few adult words as I go along, but we will persevere. This is one of the candidates for completing my goal this year. I only have 4 to go. It is doable if I can have some kind of discipline. Oh, this one I love so much. Probably the whip that I have done the least on. This glorious square here. But observe. This is an Orloa. It's called Time Advisor in English. It's by Laure Philippon. I believe it's about 60 by 80. Let's see. Oh no, 54 by 81, excuse me, centimeters. Square canvas. And I love it. I just really love it. And the main reason why I put this on hold is it's a Generation 1 or lower, and sadly the squares and such drills weren't the best quality. But I have seen what their kits are like now, and the improvement is vast. So no shade on Orloa. I love a company that strives to improve. So I may or may not pick up this kit once it's restocked in a version 2. Just because I love the image so much. But I have not given up on this. It's just really on hold. And it is definitely a candidate for this year. I'll try and show you to the best of my ability what it looks like. Yes, steampunky portrait of an owl and a beautiful woman. Love it so much. I have named this owl Mr. Dapper Boy. So now you know. But yes, yet another of my whips. I will, as the year progresses, I will do polls where you will get to vote on which whip that you want to see me complete next. I have done that before and it was a lot of fun, and I will do it again. As I already mentioned, April and to a certain extent May is kind of booked, but there's a lot more months in the year, so please, if you want to influence my choices, keep an eye out for that. Let's move on for now. I'm really trying to balance my need for just nerding out about all my shinies here, and also respecting your time. So hopefully I'll be able to get a bit of both. But this one I find a bit interesting, and I'll tell you why. This is a collection d'art canvas. My very first finish that I showed you. My number 1 of 5 finishes of those birds, you know. Same brand. But to be honest with you, my experience with this, it's kind of not the best. And there's quite a few drills that has popped on this already. It's a double-sided adhesive. The stick is just about gone in several areas, and I don't know if I have enough drills. This might actually be one that I decided to let go of and just bench completely. I have not decided yet. I might use dot stick and just push through it because there, as I said in my very first WIP Parade, there's not a lot left. That was basically my slogan last year. There's not a lot left. And then I thought I could complete everything in 5 minutes, apparently. But, you know, that's not how it works. It was an important lesson that I'm happy I learned. Anyway, another thing that's going to happen towards my WIP project for this year is that I'm going to do a check-in at the half-year mark-ish. And I'm going to do a check-in towards the end of year. And at the half-year check-in for my goals progress, I am going to make a decision when it comes to this canvas. Will I try and finish it, or will I let it go? We'll see. And yeah, your input is always welcome. So always feel free to leave your input in my comments. I read everything, and I just get really happy every time someone wants to, chime in. I forgot to mention, this is called Window to the Forest, and I think you can see why. Yes. Moving on. The one I just showed you was my second WIP ever, and this one is my third WIP ever. Now this one, I keep thinking about it more and more. And I keep wanting to pull it out more and more, because I really like this one. The only reason, well, okay, there's two reasons why this was put on hold. One was, check out this grid situation. The way these symbols are made. Yes, it's a bit straining to work on, to put it mildly. That's why the sections are so tiny and it takes forever. It's almost pure confetti, but this is a 60 by 40 centimeter canvas. And I think it's turning out quite beautifully, to be honest, especially considering it's a landscape. And I am forever a landscape person. I love landscapes so much. And this one I really want to complete. It was my first poured glue canvas, which, you know, completely sold me on that whole thing. And it's actually a Mossfa canvas. Those of you who have time painted for a little while will probably be familiar with the Mossfa boats. This is a Mossfa canvas. And I am not entirely sure about the licensing situation, because it's the same with the Window to the Forest that I just showed you. I bought these at the craft store, and I do believe that things are above board there, because it's really going to pay for them, or like it's going to hurt them in the wallet if they don't do stuff above board in the craft stores. So, but I think it's part of like a artist collective kind of thing, where they just produce things for a company. That's a long tangent. Basically, I aim to finish this. I want to finish this. I'm not going to bench it. So, yes, and it will be a candidate for later this year, and you will have an opportunity to vote for it if you want to see it done. This is the one that got me interested in mystery paintings, because of the grid. It's really fun to see things come alive and come together. Yes. Okay, so moving on. Ooh. This one. Now, unless I am missing something, this is our third to last canvas. So, yes, hello, this is editing page. I did miss one, so egg on my face for that. But this is my Mushroom Kingdom canvas from the one with the diamond art, and as with all the others, I do love this one, and I have been very happy with it. This is what I have gotten done. Here you have like a brief little drive-by of the canvas. This is a 40 by 70 square centimeter painting, yes. And the one with the diamond art, they do offer different sizes, and they offer a choice of square versus round. So this is the smallest size available in square. I will of course leave a link, as I will with all the other canvases. But yes, of course I had to include this one as well. Yes. Thank you for your patience. Now back to the video. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. We have 3 canvases left of my starts from last year, and then I'll show you my giant whip towards the end. But this is actually my one and only custom, and it is my entry for Summer with the Masters from last year. And as you can see, I didn't get a whole lot done on it. This is a custom of a painting of Theodor Kittelsen. It's called Soria Moria, or Far Away Soria Moria Glimmered Like Gold. This one will make a reappearance on my channel once Summer with the Masters starts up again. But it's a 60 by 100 centimeter square canvas, custom from Dreamer Designs. So you will see this again this summer, and that's also why I'm just gonna put it away now, because you will see it again. That one has been booked and slot into my calendar. Oh, and here we have my wonderful, wonderful Sail Away canvas, and it is a long one. This is a round DAC canvas. This is my other Spangler whip, Randall Spangler whip, that is going. It is 119 by 56 centimeters. And this one I have actually worked a bit on, but not a whole lot again. Oh goodness me, I'm trying my best here, everyone. So, here's the bit that I have done. It's a lovely, it gives me steampunky vibes, and I love steampunk vibes. It gives me Studio Ghibli vibes. I love that as well. I'm completely in love with this, and I really, really want to get it done this year. I'm just trying to show you the entire thing. And as you can see, it is long, but it is a round, and there is quite a bit of streaks of colors in it, like line blocking, I believe you call it. So it's not like the worst to work on. I really, really enjoy working on this. So, and I've also decided that I don't get to start any new bigger projects before I have this one done. So I'm being a bit strict, but you know, it's doing me a lot of good. But yeah, Sail Away by Randall Spangler, giant round canvas. We'll link it below. I do recommend it wholeheartedly and warmly. Love it so much. So yeah, I love the rendering, and yeah, I'm gonna put it away now before I start like nerdgasming all over it, I guess. Oh, that sounded a bit disgusting, but disgusting. But my fellow nerd people will know it's a good thing. Okay, and here we have my rainy day poetic light canvas from Dreamer Designs. It's a round. And what are the measurements on this one? I can't fully remember. I believe it's 80 by 60. It's always 80 by 60 with Dreamer Designs. Yes, it's from Michael Humphreys. Wonderful, wonderful lighthouse landscape. This one I plan on hanging up in our bedroom. Same with Sail Away. Yes, I hope to finish it this year. But this will be one of the ones you get to vote on. I thought, I was so sure I was going to finish this last year, but no ma'am. No ma'am. But I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love all of them, of course. That's why I couldn't contain myself and started them all. But yes, those are my WIPs, actually, for last year. Yes. So that means that all that remains before I wrap up the video is to show you my very largest WIP, my Behemoth. And again, those of you who have been around on my channel lately, you will know what I'm about to show you. But for those of you who are joining me for the first time, hang on, or strap in. I'm gonna take you for a little walk now. 1 second. Hello, I'm back, and I hope you are ready for a tour of my very largest WIP. This Behemoth you will have seen before if you are a returning friend here on the channel. This is Toadstool Cottage by Dominic Davidson, and it's from Diamond Painting Shop. And I'm doing my best to show you the entire thing. That is why we're going for a walk. This is my dining room table, and it's taking up the entire thing. It's 90 by 135 centimeters round drill canvas. And I love it so much. This was a Christmas gift from my partner, and it was my last remaining diamond painting unicorn, basically. And yeah, it's my other main goal for this year is to complete this massive project. So as you can see, I've divided it into squares, and that's 1 square for each month of the year. And that is how much I need to get done each month in order to stay on track. So I am a bit behind, but that's okay. That's okay, we can catch up, because it's not a pain to work on at all. I'm really enjoying it. So I put it down for a little while to, you know, be able to do a finish and such, and I'm currently picked it back up. As you can see, I'm in the process there. So I'm not going to talk too much about it because it's kind of a separate thing going on the channel. But if you are interested, there will be a separate update on this one, a progress update next Wednesday. So stay tuned for that if you are interested. But regardless, I think this is a good place to start and wrap up the whole ordeal. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you got something out of seeing my way too many WIPs. Let me know if some of them are favorites. How many WIPs do you have? That could be interesting. As I said, I'm not meddling in anyone's business. You can have 50 WIPs, and that's completely fine. Or you can have 1, that's completely fine as well. It's just that for me, as I said, 50 WIPs are a bit too much for me. And yeah, I am confident that I will be able to reduce the amount. But we will see when I check in with you again. And I do monthly check-ins as well, if you want to like catch those in addition to the half-year and end-of-year check-ins. Yeah. Okay, so anyways, again, thank you so much for hanging out, and yeah, until next time, I wish you well, and happy crafting. Bye bye.